Hey there, it is Auburn, and, today, we're gonna be, sculpting a Dino mask for a little dragon costume I want to put together. Yeah. This is my first time filming ASMR in real life, so this may be a chaotic experience. And also just judging how I tend to approach crafts. Yeah, things can happen, but we're gonna keep it chill. But first, I gotta show you a really cool sound I just discovered. Okay, so if I pick this up and I put it in my soda. You can hear it fizz a little bit, which I think is so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, soda. Okay. So this is the mask that we're starting with. This is like one of the official Jurassic World masks. I got it at a local chain, but it seems to be pretty available in places that sell toys or grocery stores, that kind of stuff. It's pretty common. And yeah, it's got really cool hinging jaw. I really like that. I think that's really cool. That would allow me to get really close and do ASMR sounds while wearing it, which I think would be cool. Very cool. The plastic is nice and sturdy, and I'm impressed with how the straps connect to the plastic. Unlike the Quest 2, these seem to be designed properly and won't break. Theoretically. Well, it seems better made than the Quest 2. Yeah, it doesn't fit on my face very well because it is designed for smaller people, or smaller heads, I should say. But it seems to fit. I might have to do some customizing on how it fits on my face, but that will come later. Because first, the goal for today is just smoothing out these little scales, because I kind of want a more smooth appearance. So, to do that, I've got this modeling substance. It's not clay. It doesn't say it's clay. It says it is modeling material. And I picked it up because it seems pretty light. I read that it works for Dino masks. But I really don't know what it is. So I want to experiment with it before using it. Apparently it does dry out over time, which is good. I don't know how well it will adhere to the plastic, so we're gonna give this a good sanding. And if necessary, I've got something that claims it's an adhesive, but it also claims that it is a clear coat and a sealant. What? I don't know. I don't know much about that stuff, but that seems interesting that it can do all those three things. I wonder how well. But that might be able to help if we have issues with adhering to the material, to the plastic. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we can get started, I guess. This is my sandpaper. I'm gonna sort of attempt to make this ASMR. But we'll see how that goes. Should I open this a certain way? Yeah. Don't worry about that, but that's okay. Okay. Whew. Very scrapey. Which I guess sandpaper should sound scrapey. It's kind of fun. Ooh. I should remember that. That's like kind of a fun sound. Wow, soda. Nom nom nom. Okay. Let's try sanding. Okay. I'm gonna put the clay away so that I don't accidentally open it up. Because you never know with my brain. Yeah, I guess we just kind of start sanding. Ooh, that's loud. It's okay. Nothing we can't fix in post. Yes, you can see right away, like, it's only really getting the top of the features. So I wonder if that'll affect anything. Yeah, it should work. I think the sound is conducting through the table a bit. I might lay out this towel so it's a little less intense. I don't really care if this thing gets permanently dirty. I mean, it kind of already is. Alright. That's a little better. Maybe I should cut this. I should. I might make it a little easier to work with. Oh man, I bet that's really bad for the scissors. One thing I'm curious about, if the plastic's just green all the way through. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, because the inside. Yeah, I think it's just this blue and white that's painted. In fact, there's like evidence of a sort of spray paint on it. I wonder how they manufactured that. It's pretty cheap for what it is. So they must have some efficient processes. probably have like a proper sanding block. This works. Yeah, you can see the green underneath the blue paint. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the straps on, so we're gonna sand around it. The straps aren't actually half bad. Oh, I can smell it. Dino dust. Don't breathe this. Oh, it smells really weird. I really should not be breathing that. I think this is doing a pretty good job scuffing up the surface. Let my modeling material adhere to it nicely. The Dino mask really appeals to me because it's a simple project, and also I think it's pretty sensory friendly to wear. Cause, well, like I'm just planning on just keeping it like this, and then like kind of wearing a hat sort of thing over it, and just to help me regulate temperature. Because I want to be able to take this to conventions and film with it. And, you know, not have to worry about overstimulating myself. I've never tried like a full-on fursuit head, but from what I have seen and heard, it can be a bit intense on the senses, or like on the heat, the temperature part. And I'm pretty sensitive to temperature, so I just want to make sure I'm giving myself the modifications I need, or accommodations. The sandpaper is pretty durable. There you go. Now you can see more. Yeah, I've got it mounted on a music stand as my tripod. A bit of a MacGyver setup right now. Oh, wow, look at that. I didn't realize that before, but the painting is asymmetrical. Can't believe I didn't notice that. I'm usually pretty big on my symmetry. Those of you that have done Dino masks before, please offer me suggestions. I just kind of looked at a few videos and decided to kind of wing it slightly. Something I want to try. I want to do mesh eyes, but I want to have Velcro on the inside so that I can remove the eyes, so that way if I'm doing something like dancing, I can have a bit more cooling or vision. It's very fun. Very fun. Wow. Alright, time to do the jaw. Just realizing I didn't really consider where the spring is stored on this, but I guess it must be in there somewhere. Because it definitely has a springy, wants to return to closed. Good. Yeah, the dust looks like it's pretty big, so it's just falling down instead of staying in the air. I got some blue. Is that good enough? I don't know. I don't know. Now, get a paper towel and wipe it down and see how it's looking. Be right back. Wow. I already have some water ready. Wow. Because I saw in a video that water is useful for smoothing out the clay. However, I don't quite know what substance they were using for the clay. Like, were they using like the modeling material or actual clay? I opted not to go for clay because clay is very heavy, and just in my own experience of clay, it tends not to stick very well to things. But I only really know natural clay from digging it out from a hillside. I haven't worked a ton with proper modeling clay. When I was younger, we used to make ramps at the beach out of sand. We'd make little clay wheels and roll them down the ramps, and we'd call it Stone Age Hot Wheels. Very fun. Very, very fun. And if you let the wheels dry out, and really let them dry out, you can fire them in a regular old campfire, and they set up pretty good. Although, you kind of have to do it with a few of them because they tend to crack and break. Because it's not a very precise process. But once you had the ceramic Hot Wheel, that was really cool. Because with clay ones, like the wet clay, they would tend to fall apart and get sand embedded in them. clay one. Just keep going and going. Alright, well, this is looking pretty okay to me. I mean, there is definitely a lot of spots that aren't sanded, but that's because this thing's just very bumpy. And I don't really feel like doing much more. Because anything more than the gaps I can reach is going to be some very serious sanding work. So you know what? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and try the clay. Just as is. And by clay I mean mysterious modeling substance. Yeah, actually I want to do some testing on this before I actually put it on. Because I want to make sure, or I want to see how it reacts to water. Ooh. Bumped the mic there. I want to open it. These brushes. I had to buy so much stuff for this project. So I realized I haven't really crafted in quite a long time. Didn't really have anything. When I was in high school, I liked to go LARPing, so that's where my crafting knowledge mostly comes from. I would make foam swords, foam arrows that were, looking back, kind of sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they were made according to a standard and tested, but I don't know if I would use those now when no one's wearing safety glasses. Okay. Brush. Water. Yeah, I was thinking of moving the water into frame, but then I realized my mic is right there, and I'm like, knowing me, I need to keep the mic and the water very far away from each other. Alright, I've got the bag ready for the clay because this thing's not resealable. And it does dry out. Alright, let's do the sniff test. Sniff test. Oh, whoa! Wow, I did not expect it. It smells like... It smells musty and a little gluey. It does not smell like clay. Not that I really remember what it smells like. Oh, it's sticking to the inside the package. This is a weird texture. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Ooh, this is fun. I like it. Put that in. It's gonna be where I keep the clay. Alright, what do I wanna... Oh, that's right. Testing. So I've got a little thing of substance. Whatever this is. We've got a little bit of water. And what happens when I put water on it? Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay, it's getting much more malleable. Okay, yeah, actually I think this will work great. Awesome. Oh. It's very gluey. This is like foam. It's very light, which makes me think it's like foam and glue or something. I don't know. I'm gonna put that on the little paper. That'd be our little test thingy. Alright, so my goal is to put the least amount of clay on because I kind of like the shape. I was thinking of filling out this knot a bit, but then I realized that would impact the vision, and I really want this to have good vision. So I'm just gonna leave it on the shape that it's already in, just smooth it out and provide a nice painting surface. We will see how we do. So I guess we'll just get started. Okay. Okay, it feels like sticky tack, if you've ever had sticky tack. Ooh. Yeah, smooth that nicely. Oh, this is nice to work with. Yeah, I don't have to use very much, which is exactly what I want. I want just enough to cover the bumps. And it seems to be sticking just fine. Try a little bit of water. See how that mixes. Oh yes. Oh, this stuff is nice. Oh, very nice. Yay. It's all going to plan. So I wonder if this stuff has a tendency to crack when it dries, because I saw that being a common theme in Dino mask making, but again, I never could really catch the exact stuff they used. I just read on Reddit that this particular modeling magic works. Model magic from Crayola. It's Crayola, right? Yeah, Crayola. Okay. I'll just scooch myself. Okay, get you out of that view. Do like a rough application and then smooth it out. Woo! avatar. Also has nostrils, and I think they're very cute. Yes, just smush it. You know, now that I think about it, I kind of remember people forcing the mouth open. It's probably a good idea. I think they put like a pen or something. Like stick something there. Let me think. Do I have... I guess it's not super necessary yet. Yeah. Actually, it could be nice to pick on mine. I could literally just hold it like this. This isn't really an issue. This is very satisfying to work with. Very fun. Whatever this is, it's very cheap. I think it was like $5. And very impressed with that. Just want to know what it is. But if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure it is the kind of foam. I'm very interested to see how well it's going to stick once it's dried. It's not super smelly, but it's very distinctive. You know, like it smells like Elmer's glue. So I just take my finger with some water, like that, and the surface just thins right out. This is really great. And my application's a little lumpy, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is designed for children. And that is great because I am a child lover bubble crafter. The design is going to be based off of my VR chat avatar. So I'm going to go for like the cream muzzle and the cream muzzle, cream eye circles, or like kind of like, and then orange for the main base color, and then I'm going to give it freckles. On my avatar. It is so cute. And probably give it a little blush as well. I'm going to be painting with acrylics, which I don't have too much experience with. So I don't know how they really behave in terms of diluting and mixing. For the blush, my idea is to kind of do a watercolor style wash. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's the next thing about these kinds of projects. Like with the Dino, it's not that big of an investment. You can just not worry too much about the cost. Are watercolors acrylic? What do I think about it? I don't know what watercolors are. It is having a little bit of trouble on like the edges. So maybe I could pay more attention in the future to sanding the edges. just use a bit more material. Refrigerant running through the refrigerator. Kind of sounds like a faucet running, like we're like plumbing. I find it oddly soothing. I don't think I've really encountered a fridge where you could hear the refrigerant running through it. I can't get over how easy this is to work with. I'm so glad about that. It's lightweight. It supposedly dries very solid. And it leaves a nice white surface to paint on, so you don't have to prime it. Or I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. I might give it a prime coat. I don't really have a primer. I'd probably just give it a coat of white. I don't know. I kind of like the spirit of minimal amount of work of this project. You know, it's something accessible. Accessible and easy to see to the end, which is very good for my brain. Very, very good. Wonder how stuck that's going to get in there in case I ever do want to remove it. I wonder if you could do like patch jobs after the fact, like if it dries, like once this is all dried, can you apply more and have it adhere? I might want to fill in the gum line a little bit. Now, I noticed that there was a product on sale. It was like a Dino mask, except it was meant for painting. I wonder if that is targeted to furries. I didn't see it in the store, though, in places that I visited. But it had its own little set of acrylics. Or if you've had experience with that, let me know. I'm curious about it. I keep forgetting about the framing for the camera. Okay, look at that. Just smooth it out. I think eventually it would be fun to try a fursuit head. Like a really basic one. I don't want to use real fur. In fact, I have or not real fur, but real fake fur. You know, the stuff. The stuff that's furry. Because it seems like a skill in and of itself to shave it and shape the fur after the fact. I think that might be a little bit too precise for me to pull off. Well, it seems to be like a skill that you have to develop and have a few cursed looking first tries. It's just like, I kind of just want something that looks good the first time. I mean, there's a reason fursuits are so expensive. It's because they take a lot of skill to pull off well. But I do have some leftover foam from when I used to make foam LARPing weapons. So it could be fun to design some sort of original concept. I really like the idea of a plushy themed character. Like a plushy robot kind of deal. I really like the idea of that. Like a robot, but instead of smooth, it's kind of got like a skin made of felt. And maybe it has some patchwork on it to make it really look like it's been well-worn plushy. Like not quite the body plan of a plushie, like, you know, like not the proportions of a plushie. I mean, I really think those types of costumes are very cute. It just involves a lot of bulk in the costume itself. And I really want a costume that wears well, or fursuit that wears well. You know, something that you can take bits and pieces of off. Again, about the sensory friendliness. User-friendly costume. Oh, I could. Now that I think about it, I could really, if I had any idea what I was doing, I could do some nice sculpting around the eyes. But I'm gonna keep it in general the shape of this. What I'd really like to do is kind of shave that down a little bit, because I think that gives it kind of the dinosaur look. I kind of want more dragon. But also, I don't mind it. I really don't. I don't mind it at all. My main goal is that once once this is done, it looks cute rather than fierce. Oh, whoops. Okay, accidentally. We want a cute and cozy character with TVs. Because TVs are cute. Maybe a little bitey. A little bitey. But more like chewy. You know, like this character might chew on you. Just not gonna I don't know, be mean to you. I'm just gonna a chewy bean that goes nom 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 nom. Just gentle nods. Getting to the point where I gotta be careful when I'm touching. I'm starting to understand now why the creators had these on a mannequin head. So that they didn't have to. Oh, yep, see, I did that. I grabbed it there. Okay, maybe I need to start holding this like a puppet. Yes! Okay. This is pretty good. Kind of wanted to avoid the mannequin head because that's just another kind of one-use thing to buy. I'd rather buy things that I'm going to use multiple times. Otherwise, just make do with what I had. Even then, I bought a lot. I realized I needed a palette to mix paints on because I didn't have anything suitable to mix paints on, but I think it's pretty reasonable to that I will use acrylics again and something. I wonder how long acrylics keep. If there's anything you need to worry about for storage. Honestly, this way of holding the mask, it works really nicely. I don't think I need to keep it open at all. I mean, I don't need to force its mouth open. I can just hold it. It's a pretty comfortable position. Alright, use the paintbrush to get the inside. Or not? I don't know. How's that nostril look? Oh, that's not too bad. I wonder how much y'all can see. I'm interested in looking after I record. How much of this process did you actually get to see? I'm very interested in the audio levels as well, or the dynamic range. Of the audio audio recording. That's something I'm still learning about how to manage. I'm gonna learn microphones. I think I need to buy a new microphone. Well, or I do. I'm in the market for a new recorder, because this one does not take rechargeable batteries. It doesn't make them. I feel like I've talked about this before, but if I'm repeating myself, I'm repeating myself. Sometimes I will practice videos on my own or practice rambling. So it might have just been during a little practice. Okay. Oh, this is fun. This is a great excuse to do a little bit of rambling. Yeah. Ramble. Ramble. Yeah, I've been looking at different portable recorders. I'm just so impressed by the recording quality of this Zoom recorder, and I'm pretty sure this thing's from like the late 2000s. I don't know exactly though. I inherited it, or stole it, from a parent. Oops, here. There you can see now. Yeah, it's a very nice recorder. And the main thing I'm really concerned about is just these mics, because I don't really want to do anything else. Like, I don't want to hook up mics into it, but I want something portable with a bit more electronic noise shielding, because I realized while making ASMR in VR is that the controllers on the headset produce a lot of electronic noise that this thing picks up, like, quite loudly. And I wonder if more modern technologies have better shielding now that radio communications are just so much more common. It also picks up my cell phone. But, I mean, lots of electronics pick up cell phone signals. It's a pretty strong signal. You know, FM radios almost always pick up cell phones. It almost sounds like Morse code when you hear it. It's kind of like... Okay. I think I want to go for another zoom. They have the same mic quality. Basically, I want something really portable, easy to use, like in the moment. Because I really want to record when the situation arises. Because I am not much of an actor, so I have to actually be in the mood, or the correct mood, if I want to record something that sounds authentic. It's more fun that way too. Very spontaneous and playful. Again, I don't know how much you're seeing this. I seem to be drifting this way, so maybe I need to turn my chair. Ooh. Oh. Did a little splashy. Okay. Oh, okay. That seems dangerous. How much water was that? Well, there's a reason that the water's over there and the microphone's over here. And also, I just realized it's very smart that we already have a table laid down, or towel laid down. It's a very Auburn-proof setup. Wow, we've been going for a while. Oh, this is so fun. So fun, very relaxing. I was not. Oh, to be honest, I was expecting a lot more chaos. But it kind of helping me by being a body double. You're keeping me on task. That's kind of a fun sound. Which is good. I don't know, maybe I should record myself doing more inane things, so that I actually do what I need to get done. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. It's exactly what I want. Just smooth it out, you know. Make it. And when I think about it, I don't quite know what finish or like look I'm going for. I know that like the clear coat that I bought, which is the Mod Podge, I've never used it, but that's the 3-in-1 glue, clear coat, and sealant. Maybe I could use a toothpick. I've had a few instances where they all come tumbling out. And only 2 came out. Just going to. Oh. No. I need to see what I'm doing. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is content right here. Picking its nose. See, theoretically I could breathe through those. Yeah. And do you know what they say about breathing? Is that it's quite good for you. Breathing is a very, very healthy thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna remember this material. I think this is actually a really good material for actually quite a few projects now that I'm thinking about it. It's fun, easy to work with, and is water-based, which is a lot less of a hassle to deal with than oil-based stuff. Big piece. Is big piece the new meta? Ooh, we shall see. So far, so good. Another thing I've been considering is 3D printing. There is a makerspace in my area that has 3D printers. It could be fun to design a 3D model. I could even... Oh, actually, I just thought about this. You could try 3D printing the Nardo Dragon head. So I could have an exact replica of my VR chat avatar. That's a very fun idea. I wonder how the eyes would line up. art, I reckon, has a super cute head, especially the 3.0 version. Such a cute model. Very, very cute model. I also really love the idea of mechanical computers. I think it could be fun to 3D print some digital logic mechanisms. Kind of experiment with that. In Minecraft, I like to play with redstone. But that can get into the weeds very quickly. The problem is it turns logic into a space problem. And my brain is not so good at the space problems. But it's still very fun. So I do it anyway. Just casually peeling off its skin. Oh yeah, I was thinking so the face, so when this is done, the face and like the ears and whatever hat I'm going to put on are going to be pretty obviously different materials, so I wonder how I want to explain that in terms of its anatomy. Like, is this part like a down? Or is it like scales? I mean, I'm not really putting scale textures just kind of smooth. Or is it just kind of a toony vibe? I don't know. I don't know. My gosh, we have been going for so long. Yeah, it's very, very chill, very fun. So much fun. Yeah. Hope you're having a nice chill time. Nice chill time. Oh. I think the back is, it's got some extended crinkle action. Yes. I just love the world. Just makes such interesting sounds. Ooh. I just noticed that the little water spill we had has engulfed the little sample we started with for testing. I'm kind of curious what it feels like now. Okay. Oh, still basically the same. Interesting. Very interesting. Oops. I did the touch. Ooh. I have to be wary of the inverse square law. It turns out that things up close are significantly louder than things that are far away. Is that the inverse square law? I don't know. I don't know. Good. I haven't I should do more crafts. This is quite nice. I should do more crafts on camera. When I'm alone, it's too easy to accidentally just leave it sitting there, right in the middle of something. Okay, how about that little triplet heating right there. This is it's not too bad. Oops. Again, I see why they use mannequins. But you know what? I'm down for a little bit of mistakes. This stuff is very forgiving. Maybe I should work with clay as a medium. Because I'm starting to understand the joy of slowly shaping something and being able to slowly modify it. I don't know. Which is interesting because like when I'm doing 3D modeling, the sculpt tool I don't like as much. Because well, actually that's mostly because I tend to do super low poly stuff where the sculpt tool isn't super relevant. Also, I find when I'm in 3D modeling I get very perfection oriented. It's fine. It's kind of an obsessive vibe, which is very fun. Agree. It can be fun to be obsessive, and it's fun to be chill and just slowly build something. All right. You know what, let's do the smoothing out after we've done the jaw. Yes, when this is done, it's going to have a very glossy finish, because I don't remember if I finished my thought before about the Mod Podge, but it's apparently got glossy finish. That is a very interesting joint. It's going to take a little bit of precision. Maybe I do need to keep this open. Okay. So I think this is probably gonna make a crack. Oh, actually. Toothpick to the rescue. Yes. Nice. Wow, these toothpicks have come in handy. Oops, I smushed the eye again. Snap it on. Makes me wonder how much testing they did on, like product testing they did when they were making this modeling material or designing it. What kind of variables were they optimizing for or changing? So that people could have the best experience. Good. Bye-bye. Got a hot glue gun and some foam board that I can use to cover this cap, but I realized like the chin kind of really lays down, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll connect the fabric to the chin strap. But, I don't know how that would affect the functionality. I might have to look into what solutions people have come up with. Oh, you know what? You probably just need it open for the painting step. Yes. I was bracing against this side again. That's so funny. I amuse myself with the unintentional things that I do. Because the conscious brain can only focus on so much, and then my unconscious brain has to fill in the details. But I get so distracted. That wow. I'm just rambling. We're just rambling. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Ramble, ramble, ramble. going back to the whole fursuit thing, for their custom head thing. I really like when people make like the cardboard heads. I think those are cool. Or like paper. I don't know, they're very charming. And I might potentially do something similar out of the LARPing sword foam that I have, aka cut up camping pad mat. Make it a bit more durable. Plus, I just know how to work with it. Still like the 3D printing idea. I mean, it'd be cool to do like a 3D print and basically do the Dino mask process, but just with a 3D print. Oh, because I really like the hinging jaw is so cool. Wouldn't that be fun to design a hinging jaw mechanism? It will likely take some testing and some failures. So, when I have the time and creative energy. In the meantime, we have a less demanding project. Because good enough is good enough. That is what I am learning. Good enough is good enough. Very, very important lesson for myself. The world is better when more people engage in creativity. Because all art is a practice. Yeah. And a practice only develops with practice. Another piece to the floor. Okay, the floor can be creative too. Or more, my foot when I step on it later. looong sounds today. I kind of like it. Wow. Alright, I'm getting to the last little bit. Nice. Now it is lumpy in a different way. But now we get to use the water spread. Yes. Ooh, this part's dried up a little bit. Oh, interesting. Well, maybe it's better to smooth out as you go. Or maybe it just needs to get wet again. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing's getting, yeah, it's getting workable. Got a little bit of an improv stuck in my head. Or maybe it's a song. It's good. It means that I'm practicing music. That's how I accept my earworms. I just say to myself, I'm just practicing music. In my mind. My brain's just practicing music without me having to do anything. Is the brush useful for this? I don't know. No, I think finger's better. bit of a rain outside. Very nice. I don't super mind if this looks lumpy. And also it feels nice to smooth it down. Yeah, this is like taking around 2 hours. So, for those of you considering making dino masks, it seems to be about a reasonable length of time it takes to go the clay route. And of course, by clay, we mean mysterious Crayola model magic. This is very fun. I wonder if this has the ingredients on it. Ooh. this comes in multiple colors. Interesting. The second language on this is French, I think. Is that French? In my area, Spanish would be the more appropriate second language. Or primary language even. This is all smoothing out quite nice. No, it's still like kind of lumpy, but I mean it's a Dino mask. I feel that lumps are part of the experience. That's my excuse. However, it is so satisfying to like smooth it. Yeah, maybe we will go the extra mile. Maybe we will fully smooth it down. Oh, that's right. We need to smooth down the jaw. Look at that. Just press down with a wet finger. And it just smooths. It's like I'm polishing it. Right, open wide. Yeah. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, with the cracking that I've heard about, I wonder if that's going to be along the lumps when it dries. And now with like actual clay, you're supposed to do a special technique to properly join two pieces together. I don't know if that matters for this. It feels like it's held together via an adhesive. Like an Elmer's glue-like adhesive, because it very much smells like a glue. It is. One of the things on the packaging, it said it was kind of like a no mess type deal. Where it doesn't stick to your fingers. It just sticks to itself, and I'm inclined to agree. Let's do it. I wonder how sturdy a mask would be if you only made it out of this modeling material. the edges. That is fine with me. Oh, I could steal. I just stole a bit of excess on the other side. Yeah, I don't think that's going to, like when it dries, I don't know how much it's going to really stay on. That's fine. We will do a prime coat on the parts that need it. Yeah, very nice. Cool. Interesting. It comes in handy again. the sands well after it's cured. We've spent a lot of time on the smoothing. Wasn't expecting that. It was very fun. But I guess something to plan for. Maybe it helps to do the initial application a bit more consistently. Maybe. Maybe it's time to hold its mouth open. I'm just going to have to go through the other side. Yes, good. That works. Oops. Still gotta be careful how I'm handling. Okay. No, it's still lumpy, but I kinda like it. You'll be a lumpy dragon. I guess, now that I think about it, a glossy finish will kind of accentuate that. I won't get too carried away. No, we're just doing this because it's fun. And relaxing. Yeah, we could work there for a little bit. Now this thing's gonna have lots of eyeliner once I paint it. when debating whether to do the eyeliner as a piece of foam or just paint it on. Yeah, he's gonna be a cutie. Gonna be a cute little dragon. I think there's a bubble. This has been a very fun process. Yeah. Wow, you could really just go at this forever. It's so fun, it's addicting. Okay, but some learnings. So that if I were to do this again, I think pay attention a little bit more to a consistent application. Maybe go with bigger pieces is now what I'm thinking. Go with bigger, more consistent pieces. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm happy with the result. It's a very nice and fun thing to do. Yeah. Well, we gotta stop at some point. Here, I'll let you take it. I just realized I've been looking at it. Ooh. We could smooth that out. It never ends. Can't get too picky. No. This is fun. I touched the eye. Okay, no touchy, Aubrey. No more touchy. Alright. Alright. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Oh, you can do this forever. Okay. You are done, Aubrey. Yeah, you are. This is way too fun. Just move it down. Okay. Gotta get the gun on this side. Okay. Now, Auburn, you are done. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah. Whether you're working, sleeping, just vibing, it's a fun chill hangout. Cozy vibes. Yeah, we appreciate that. Appreciate you helping me get this done. It's helpful to have someone just kind of vibing next to you while you work. It prevents me from getting up and doing something else randomly. Alright. Take care now. And bye-bye.